Hello, bookworms. This is Jessica. In my lap is Nola, who is a skinny pig, which is a naked guinea pig. She will be helping me to read my story, Oink. Katrina Vanderveer never had luck in a dating department. The dates she went on were first dates and nothing more. Usually the guys promised to call Katrina. They never followed through. The last date she went on was in December. Her date's name was Tom. She told Tom she had 3 cats. From his facial expression, she could tell that he didn't like cats. Tom even admitted it. Secretly, she vowed never to see him again. From then onward, Katrina swore off dating. After work one evening, Katrina met up with her friend Gail for drinks at a local bar. While drinking, Gail talked about her new co-worker, Philip. Gail and Philip worked at Cedar University Medical Center in Shortstories, a suburb of Long Island, New York. She was the secretary while he was the head cook in the hospital cafe. If Gail was in a serious relationship, she would have dated him. Katrina listened intently as Gail bragged about Philip. A male in his mid-30s, he was divorced with no children and handsome with a charming personality. When Gail finished, she tried to persuade Katrina into going out with him. Still, Katrina wasn't interested. A few days later, Gail called her. A blind date was scheduled for her to meet Philip at the Salad Bar restaurant Saturday night at 7 p.m. Embarrassed, Katrina desperately tried to get her friend to cancel. Gail wouldn't budge. Gail's famous last words were, "I don't want you to turn into an old lady who collects cats." Although she loved Gail like a sister, Katrina thought sometimes she could be a pain in the ass when it came to dating. Out of respect for her friendship, Katrina decided to go through with the date. Saturday evening finally arrived. A nervous Katrina ran around her apartment. She couldn't find anything to wear. She took out a few dresses. After trying on each dress, Katrina decided on a white blouse with a red blazer and a long black skirt. The skirt fit perfectly against her tall, slim, 28-year-old body. 15 minutes before 7, Katrina pulled into the Plaza Inn strip mall. She parked her car a couple of rows back from the Salad Bar restaurant. She didn't want to sit in the car on a cold January night. The Salad Bar restaurant stood in the center of the Plaza Inn. Across the parking lot were stores, including a Starbucks. Inside the crowded restaurant, Katrina fixed herself up in the ladies' room. She brushed her shoulder-length curly blonde hair and applied more makeup. She wanted to look her best for this complete stranger. Restaurants were a real nightmare for Katrina, especially on a Saturday night. She hated waiting for a table. As soon as she left the bathroom, she walked straight up to the podium where the hostess stood. "Hi, I have a reservation for Philip," she said. The hostess mentioned Philip was already here. While the hostess escorted Katrina to the table, she saw a sea of people enjoying their salads. In the center stood a salad bar. They approached the table. Philip stood to shake hands, introducing himself. Next to her, Philip was a foot shorter. His brown, short, wavy hair was greased back. What made him even more or less appealing was the orange business suit he wore. Although she didn't feel a physical attraction to him, something in his handshake made Katrina feel at ease. A slow smile spread across her face. "Hello, my name is Katrina Vanderveer." They ordered their salads for dinner. During the course of their dinner, they talked about a wide range of topics from Gail to Katrina's teaching career as a junior high school math teacher. And finally, Philip being a vegetarian. Gail Phillips spoke in between bites, told me you're an animal lover. Katrina sipped her water. Yes, I had 3 cats. Do you have any pets? My pet's name is Herbert. Just my type of guy. Philip's a vegetarian and has a dog named Herbert. An hour later, dinner was finished. They were too stuffed for dessert. While they waited for the check, Philip held his hands together, slowly rubbing them. Throughout dinner, Katrina, I have been wanting to ask you this. What is it? Is he going to ask me out again? Philip sighed and threw his hands up in the air. You're going to think I'm nuts. Just tell me. Would you like to go back to my apartment and meet Herbert? Usually when a guy asked Katrina to go back to his place, she always said no. With Philip, she felt like she knew him for years. I'll be glad to. After they left the restaurant, Philip told her to follow him in her car to his apartment complex. Not even 5 minutes later, they arrived at Seashore Lake Apartments. The red brick apartment building was only 4 stories high. Philip lived on the 3rd floor, apartment C3. Well, here we are, he unlocked the front door. As they walked inside the neatly kept apartment, Philip put on the lights. Make yourself at home. Katrina sat on the living room couch and took off her blazer. On the walls were pictures of pigs and different kinds of animals. Herbert called out Philip. Katrina watched as he checked out the bedroom, bathroom, and closet. No sign of Herbert. Could he be in the kitchen? Asked Katrina. Philip pointed to her. That's just what I was thinking. He walked in through the kitchen door. A second later, Katrina heard him scream, "Oh no, not again!" And then came a loud sound. She jumped to her feet and ran into the kitchen. Is everything okay? Katrina asked out of concern. Garbage, flour everywhere. She couldn't believe her eyes when she saw Philip standing next to what appeared to be a 300-pound pink pig. Katrina, meet Herbert. Herbert greeted with a loud as if to say hello. Quickly recovering from her shock, Katrina took a step towards them. Philip, can I please pet Herbert? Sure, he's very friendly. While Katrina was petting Herbert, he let out another loud After Philip finished cleaning up the kitchen, he came out to join Katrina and Herbert, who were playing together in the living room. Listen, Katrina, said Philip as he sat on the couch next to her. I apologize for not telling you about Herbert. He's so adorable, she said, petting the lovable pig. How come you didn't tell me he's a pig? I was afraid of how you would react if I told you about Herbert without meeting him first. I love any kind of animal. How did you get Herbert? He came from a pig rescue group. Right then and there, Katrina decided she would go out with Philip again if he asked. She pointed to his heart. Anybody that rescues animals is a good-hearted person. From that night on, they became a couple. Thank you all for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons.